everyone, me again. Welcome back to xameliax. I hope you are well. I'm looking like an egg today. It's nearly hair wash day. I get to wash my hair once a week these days. So you see me at the end of its cycle, but we're rolling with it, it's fine. Today I wanted to talk about sleep, in particular baby sleep, and some of the things that we have done to kind of help us get through one of the biggest changes to your life when you have a baby, which is sleep. I don't know about you guys, but it's the first thing everybody always asks you when you say you've got a baby, that how are they sleeping? And you just kind of want to say, well, rubbish actually, because they're a baby. But you can't really say that. You just have to go, yeah, it's fine. But it's hard. It's really hard. Like, having your sleep disrupted is so difficult, because sleep is just really important, isn't it? But I feel like we're at a stage now where things are starting to get into a bit more of a routine. But I just still get asked this question a lot on Instagram, so I thought I'm gonna stick it in a video. Some of our top tips, I guess, some of the things that helped us. Now, every baby is different. And you really do notice that when you start talking to people about their baby's sleep, and it can be really disheartening when you chat to somebody and you're like, yeah, my baby's been sleeping through from like -5 days. And you're like, oh, fantastic. Every baby is different, so not all of these things are going to work for you, your setup, your family, whatever. And there's some things that you might do that, you know, we didn't, that worked really well. But I thought I'd just share some of the stuff, and hopefully you can maybe cherry pick some stuff, try some things out, and at the very least, maybe you'll just get some solidarity that not everybody is asleep. We're not sleeping all the way through, so it's totally normal. I wrote my tips down like a proper geek, because it's amazing how quickly you forget these things, isn't it? Like, honestly, time just goes. Anyway, one of the first things that we did in the very first stages was we took it in shifts. Like, we literally we were like a well-oiled machine. So I am breastfeeding our son, but I do pump for an occasional bottle. So on some nights, it meant that Chris was able to stay up and do a feed, and I could just get a longer stretch of sleep. That honestly was such a godsend. But before we got to that stage, because obviously you have to wait for like your milk to balance before you can start pumping and stuff. At the very early stages, we just like double teamed it. So when baby would wake up, we'd both get up. Chris would hand him over to me. So he was in his own crib, but like next to the bed. And I'd had a C-section, so I couldn't twist very much, especially in the very early first week. So Chris would lift him out of the cot and pass him over to me. I would feed, and then as soon as I'd finished feeding, I would pass him back to Chris, and then I would go to sleep, and Chris would burp him, which takes so long. Oh my God, it takes so long in the first stages. So don't worry, that gets better. But he would then burp him and then resettle him. But by that time, I was already asleep. You just have to get as much sleep as you can when you can at that stage. So yeah, we were like a well-oiled little machine, doing like totally splitting the stuff. So that actually really helped. If that could work for you, just everybody mucks in. The next thing we did was we always used a red light in the bedroom, and actually we still have that setting on the light, because I find it quite calming as well. But red light is opposite blue light on the spectrum, basically, science. And blue light keeps you awake. That's why using your phone at night is really bad for your sleep, because it like sends signals to your brain and keeps you awake. Red light is the opposite. It helps to keep you a little bit drowsy. So obviously you need to turn on the light so you can see what you're doing with feeding, with nappy changes. Oh my God, so many nappy changes. I forgot about that. So many. Yeah, whenever we had to turn the light on, we would use a red light, and that just helps keep baby drowsy. It just reminded me, we've still got that red light setting on our lamp there in the bedroom. So I don't know if we should change that, because what we've done is we've tried to reclaim our space. So obviously we all slept together in the same room for the first 7 months. And what was once a couple space, our bedroom, became a family space. But now he's moved into his own room, we kind of want to reclaim it back for us as a couple space. So we've gone full hog, and we decided to invest in us as well. Because we thought, we bought him a next to me cart. We bought him his big boy cart. we should invest in our sleep as well, because it's just as important as his. So we've actually tried to reclaim our space, our bedroom, as a couple, and one of the things we've done is we've upgraded our mattress. So our old mattress was one of those mattresses that it did a job, but it did a job, you know? It was like one of those things that it was, I think, 9 years old, so it's pretty old, and it was the best I could do at the time. We were looking around online to see which one's the best ones, because you go to the shops, don't you? I don't know if you've ever done this, like going for a mattress. You go to the shop and you sort of like awkwardly lie on the show beds like that. And you're like, yeah, this one feels great. And then you're like, yeah, possibly that one. That's not how you sleep. You haven't properly tested out. You can't properly test them out. So we started to look at Emma mattresses. I don't know if you've heard of them, you probably have. They're the ones that like come all wrapped up and then you put it on your bed and it goes whoop. And we were looking at them because they have a 200-night trial guarantee thing. So you can try the mattress for 200 nights and actually sleep on it, not just like lie there fully clothed and be like, yeah, perfect. You can actually sleep on it and use it how you would use it and see if it's gonna be right for you. And if not, you can send it back and get your money back. So we're like, right, that's the one we're gonna go for. And they've got a few different ones and we chose the cooling one because Chris gets really hot at night time. So their cooling mattress helps to kind of like regulate your temperature. So that is like perfect for him. But also what I liked about it was the fact that it's got like 5-point 5-point suspension. It's not a car. It's like imagine 5-point support. So it supports every part of your body individually. So you're always supported in the right position depending on however you sleep, because I toss and turn a lot at night and I go from sleeping on my side, sleeping on my back, sleeping on the other side, and I often feel like I'm keeping Chris up if I'm a bit of a fidget, and then that keeps me awake because I don't want to disturb him. So with this mattress, it works really well if you're sleeping with somebody, because the way that the pressure's distributed over the mattress, if one of you's like tossing and turning, it doesn't disturb the other one. You know, like there's mattresses where somebody rolls over and the whole mattress goes like that. It doesn't do it on this. So that's like one of the selling points for me. Anyway, we made our choice and we were like, right, we're gonna get this mattress, but it's nearly Black Friday, so we'll see what happens. And then they emailed me. Emma dropped into my inbox and I was like, do you know what? This is fate. This is fate. Like, we literally picked our mattress and they're like, do you want to do a video? I'm like, oh my God, yeah. So this video is sponsored by Emma. Oh, I feel well posh. And I'm here to tell you about their Black Friday sale. So if, like us, you're looking for a new mattress, their Black Friday sale is coming and it's up to 65% off, and they've given me a discount code to share that will get you even more money off on top of the Black Friday sale, which is just amazing. So I will leave all the information for that down below. If you're looking for a new mattress, now is the time. Invest in your sleep. Because we were talking about this the other day, that like all the stuff you buy, right, just in general in life, this is one of those things that it's actually really wise to get right, you know, like to invest in sleep, because it's so important. And till you have a baby, you don't realise just how important it is when you're not getting it anymore. And yeah, it's just I think it feels like a very adult thing to invest in, but it's not. It's just a sensible thing. Like, you're using this every day for hopefully quite a few hours, so it's worthwhile getting it right. And with like the 200-night guarantee, you can do that. You know, you can actually give it a go, and if it's not right, you can send it back. It was so easy as well. Like, they delivered it in this box and it was all like wrapped up, and we were like, we've got a king size bed. And we're like, how is there a king size mattress in there, please? So we set it all up and we put it on our bed, and then you like cut it open and you leave it for 5 hours, and it looked a bit thin, and we were like, this is not what we thought it was going to be. Left it for 5 hours, came back, it like quadrupled in size. It's so thick, so squishy, and oh yeah, it's perfect. Now, the first night we slept on it, Chris loved it straight away. First night he was like, yes, this is the mattress for us. Me, it took me a few nights to get used to it because it was so different from our other mattress in the best possible way. It just made me realise how bad our other mattress was, and how much we really did need to invest in a good mattress. But after a few nights, like, my body had adjusted. Oh my God, I've never slept better. And I must admit, like, since having a baby, I don't know if anybody else finds this, but as soon as my head hits the pillow now, I'm gone because I'm just so tired. But I really feel it in my hips, like with this new mattress for me, like, because I often do wake up with lower back issues. That's just been my thing for quite a while, and now I'm starting to think it could have been the mattress the whole time, because my hips and my lower back have felt so much better since sleeping on this mattress, probably because it's like I'm actually properly supported. But yeah, it's been a game changer for us. We absolutely love it, so we won't be sending it back. And we've got the pillows as well. I took out the cover so I can show you this. Look, it just literally, like, you squish it and then it just, oh my God, it's, you know those ones in a posh hotel where you put your head on the pillow and you just go, ooh, you just sink in. These are amazing. I'm gonna link everything that we got down below. But yeah, big fan. Anyway, so it's just been really important for us to reclaim that space as a couple, I suppose. And it helps us to sort of mentally prioritise our sleep as well as his, because you get so caught up in, is the baby sleeping, that sometimes you kind of like forget, hang on, you're not sleeping either. So yeah, I think that was the big thing when he moved into his own room, that we reclaimed the space for our own. But yeah, I probably do need to change that red light back. I can't, maybe I'm gonna cling on to that just for the memes. It can also like make it difficult for you to sort of like stay awake, so we would just keep each other awake. I know a lot of people don't like the newborn stage because it is grueling at times, but because we were just like working together as a team, we've got some lovely memories from that stage where we'd just be sat up watching TikToks together while I was feeding to try and keep each other awake. And just sort of like, I don't know, just chatting in the middle of the night where everything is quiet outside and you feel like you're the only ones awake and you're just in this little new family, I could cry. It's very emotional. In this new family bubble, basking in the glow of the red light. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just, we've got some lovely, lovely memories. So that red light, I would say is super easy to implement. We've got Hive bulbs in all of our bulbs, so we already have the system in place. But you can get colour changing bulbs that you can control from your phone on Amazon. I'll link some down below if that helps. Or like a little portable light that you can just sort of tap on and tap off. I've got one of those as well, so I'll link that as well. But yeah, like a red light bulb or a red light, absolutely fantastic, and actually, you know, science, so worthwhile doing that one. It's such an easy change to make. Okay, the next tip is, especially for those very, very first few weeks or whatever, just let go of the concept of time. Just let it go, because if you get caught up on the fact that it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you're wide awake, it messes with your head and you start to think, oh my God, I'm awake at 3 a.m. It's the worst. Get it out of your head. Or like, for example, if you feel like you should be awake at 2 p.m. in the afternoon and you desperately want to and need to sleep, that messes with your head as well. So just let go of all concept of time, and you sleep whenever you need to sleep, and you are awake whenever you need to be awake. Don't like let go of morning, night, whatever. Helps a little bit in the winter, I think, because it's so dark all the time. Just like the lines are blurred anyway, aren't they? But just let go of the concept and just sleep when you need to sleep and when you can, obviously. And when you're awake, you're awake. If it's 3 a.m, it doesn't matter. If it's 2 p.m. and you need to sleep, it doesn't matter. Societal norms around when you should and shouldn't sleep don't apply when you have a baby, especially a very, very young one. So that we both said that actually really helped us when we just mentally let that go, you know, just let it go. Another thing was no distractions in the bedroom. So we don't have a TV in our bedroom. Our bedroom is literally just for sleep. occasionally other things, but it's like a no distraction zone, and we try to keep it that way again with baby. Occasionally, like, we obviously had our phones to keep each other awake during that time, because you have to do what you got to do because you're just so tired. But that is pretty much the only distraction we had, is our phones. Everything else is like really serene, really calm, and it just means that this space is a sleep space. It's a space for rest. It's a little sanctuary, and I quite like that. So I think that I'd add that in as a tip. I think that's quite useful. Sorry, my battery ran out. How long have I been talking for? I feel like I chat on so much these days. I don't get out much anymore, sorry. I've also had to run up and down the stairs to get some spare batteries. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the final tip, I suppose, is we're still doing the whole teamwork thing. So this is like 8 months down the line, and he's definitely fallen into a better sleep routine. He's not up a million times a night now. It's probably like, you know, a couple of times, depending on, unless he's teething, which he is at the moment, bless him, and he tends to wake up a little bit more now with that. But for feeds and stuff, he probably has 1, maybe 2 feeds a night. So I tend to get up and do those feeds, but if he wakes up for any other reason, Chris goes, because he doesn't smell like milk. So we just find that it's a lot quicker for him to settle him and get him back down when it's Chris doing it, as long as he's not hungry. Because otherwise if he smells the milk, sometimes he's like, well, actually no, I will have a feed, just for like a minute, and then it sort of wakes him up. So yeah, we still do share the nights, but I tend to do more of the wake ups now, because they're, fingers crossed, mostly just when he wakes up for feeding. However, because I'm up during the night, and also just because I need more sleep, let's normalise saying that I need sleep. I need a bit more sleep in order to function properly and be the best mum I can be and look after him for the whole day. And also breastfeeding, I think, absolutely takes it out of you. So yeah, basically Chris does the first shift, the first wake window. So when he wakes up, say between, I don't know, maybe normally it's around 6:15. That's when he gets up most days, which would have horrified me before we had a baby, but actually it's not too bad. So he gets up around that time. Chris takes him, does that first shift, and then wakes me up about 8 o'clock, and then we sort of like cross over so Chris can get ready and go to work. And that works really well for us as well. It's just, not everybody can do that, obviously. Everybody's situation is different, but if you can work together as a team, it just makes things so much easier. Just teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, I think, with everything in life, but just especially anything baby related, especially anything baby sleep related. Because I think it's just so important to look after your energy levels, your sleep levels as well, isn't it? So yeah, speaking of which, I think it is nearly nap time for that man. So I'm gonna head off because I need to do a feed, and we're gonna settle him down in his own room, not in this room anymore. But yeah, hopefully this has been helpful in some way. I feel like I've thrown a lot of information at you there. And I will leave all the information for the Emma Black Friday sale down below. So if you were thinking of getting a new mattress, don't hesitate. We love it. But obviously they've got a 200 night trial. So if it doesn't work for you, you can send it back, get your money back. No drama. But yeah, highly recommend. And the pillows. I can't stop talking about everybody. I've told everybody about these pillows. I can't stop talking about them. They're just like you're in a hotel. They're amazing. And also we've got a very fancy mattress protector for our new mattress, because you know, you're investing in a good mattress. You want a decent mattress protector. Does it make me really old that I got really excited about it? It's very good quality, because we've all been there where you've just bought like a cheapy mattress protector, because you're like, you know, I spent a lot of money on this mattress, I can't afford to buy a mattress protector. Buy a cheapy one, and your hand goes through it when you're trying to put it on. Has anyone else done that, or is that just me? Am I the only person who buys really cheap ones? And they're just rubbish. You end up buying about 5, but if you just bought a nice one. Anyway, the mattress protector for Emma, it's like a pair of Calvin Klein boxers. So posh. Anyway, I'll leave all the information for that down below. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you've got any sleep tips yourself or any questions, leave them in the comment section. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.